So it was an awesome time in Arequipa. Pretty clear day, actually. That would have been decent for a summit, but I guess it's supposed to be pretty windy today. But anyway, we're going to roll up to the highest town in Peru, which is like over 5,000 meters, so about over 15,000 feet. So it's about 400 Ks from here, so we'll probably have to stop on the way tonight. And then the next day we'll be around Lake Titicaca at the border of Bolivia, and then hopefully get in with our motorcycles, but I'm not too optimistic. The more we read about it, it's like you need the original title, you notarize, like just all this stuff, just like a million documents. And so we could still take the bus to La Paz and like rent another bike there, but definitely big hassle. And it's like, it's funny, it's like one of the poorest countries in South America, and they think by charging really high for the visa, because it's like 160, like I guess they'll get rich and a lot more people will come. But it's like the opposite. Like if my buddy Charlie didn't even want to go, like I wouldn't even do it. You know, it's just too much paperwork, too much bullshit, right? But anyway, looking forward to seeing that town and Lake Titicaca.
Oh. No. What? She's saying it's 280. No. Let's see the piece of paper. No. 280. No. That's how
it's like $100 for 2 motorcycles for 3 days. US dollars.
You're not right. That's not.
Should we get the lady from the hotel? Yeah, we're getting the special Christmas price for foreigners.
It's not you. It's not you.
Y 10 de día. Noche. 4 por.
Unbelievable.
4 por sale total. Eso, mírate. Mira, no te miento. Mírate.
So I'll have to get the girl from the hotel. It's like, I think even in Denver, Colorado, when I've parked downtown overnight, it's like $10 or $20. So here it's more. So literally trying to scam us. That's a bummer. But it's all good. Well, should be fun. Yeah, at first the lady behind the desk didn't want to really help much. She's like, I don't know the price and I don't know how really I could help. And I'm like, well, the police station's across the street. Can you ask them what they think about the price? Because yeah, even if it was $3 an hour, that's the car price. I mean, you could get 8 motorcycles in one car spot. So motorcycle prices are like a fraction of what a car would be. So like, even it wouldn't be more than $20 for 3 days, and I don't even think it'd be $5. But you know, it's definitely not $50 a person. Cool. We'll have to go see. Yeah. So in the end, we paid $160 total, which is you know, $50 for both bikes, which is still higher, but at least half as much. Charlie had already paid by the time we left, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even stay in the center of the city. Just stay outside the city where you get free parking. Why would I spend like an extra, like get a room for, you know, $25 and then pay $15 a night for parking? So they didn't. Just one of the lessons you learn on the way. It's rare that I actually go to like a parking garage like down the road. It's usually like they have something nearby for free, so won't be doing that again. Everything's been so cheap, so I usually don't stress it too much. When I usually get to countries I see, but this kind of situation, you know, I'm like, can't be more than a few dollars a day, so it's not going to be a big deal. But yeah, you got to always ask. And I also don't like to be in the habit where I sometimes go to countries where they do rip you off a lot, and then every single time I'm having any transaction, I have to ask them before, you know, even if it's a water, anything. I remember that years ago in places like Vietnam and stuff, cheating you all the time. And so, yeah, it kind of is annoying that, like, you know, it's already exhausting traveling and being on a motorcycle all day. I want to get to the hotel, like, you know, use a translator, figure out the price and all these things. And of course, it's a different lady than the first day anyway. They can make up any bullshit. So whatever, we're just checking the oil. It's a little low, obviously, because we're going, you know, full speed the whole day, but we'll be out of town in a few minutes. What's up, man? Yeah, it looks good. I think it's Cordero is lamb, so maybe Cordero Galina is the soup. Something like that. Makes sense because everything on the road here you can see is either sheep or alpacas, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, nice ride. This is up at around 4,500 meters, which is like, I think 15,000 feet almost, somewhere around there. So yeah, it's like almost like being in Tibet pretty much, which is cool, except instead of seeing yaks, we see llamas. And at the beginning there was a few cactus around, but yeah, if there was like Tibetan Buddhist temples around, I feel like I was just in Tibet pretty much, so pretty cool. It's simple, but it's good. It's, you know, it's kind of funny because I mentioned all the scenery, and of course, it's like Tibet and super high elevation. So of course, the food's going to be like that because you can't grow a ton of different things up here, right? It's like potatoes and meat. That's kind of how a lot of things are in Tibetan areas too. And it's also cool being out in this kind of area because, you know, for the last 10 years, I was living in West China and I did tours in the Tibetan areas. That's where I was taking people out on tours and doing motorcycle trips. So in a way, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this trip is because I wanted something close to that in another part of the world, you know, where I could like come on vacation, maybe even host some other tours in the future. But yeah, so it's pretty cool for sure. Nice ride today. It's just the only thing about the motorcycles being only 150 cc, way too weak. You know, it's we're going like 40 to 60 kilometers. It's like 40 miles per hour. I mean, and we had good headwinds most of this trip. And, you know, we're up at like 15,000 feet. And if you've ever tried to make a fire at high elevations, it's not easy either because there's no oxygen. There's less. I think there's about 40% less oxygen, if I remember correctly. I know I take people up to like Pikes Peak in Colorado and places, and I've read that there. And so, you know, an engine, a combustible engine, needs a lot of oxygen to light it on fire to keep it going. And since there's less oxygen, it's just having a hard time running. And so it could be worse. Like I could be on a bicycle. So no big deal. But yeah, it would be much better with a 250. If I come back next year, I'll definitely have to get the 250 and spend a little more money. Is Juliaca safe? They're not going to take a gun on me?
No, don't worry. But today it's Christmas, you know, and till 9 it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, we should be out too late
Yeah.
here.
Everything closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, watch out after.
Really? Okay. Good to know. Thanks. Definitely has different feel than Arequipa, you know. It's you know, quite a bit poorer here, obviously. Little different faces and stuff. You know, kind of like go to some of those poor Tibetan towns, to be honest. I guess we'll probably stay here actually tomorrow night and just do one big loop up to that highest town in Peru and then come down here. It's about 360 kilometers. So we'll just kind of walk around now, check out like a square and get dinner. Not be out too late. I should probably go inside again and pray I don't get robbed. That's a pretty nice church though. It's definitely a little different style than the other ones I've seen. Yeah, our white asses stick out here. There's no tourists here or anything, so we definitely stick out here quite a bit more than other places. Oh, nice. It says there. There you go. Yeah. Cake too. How fancy, huh?